I reckon next up I'm going to do Philodendron Soderoy. Why does it always go blurry when my... whatever. Before I chuck in Jacquinio, I'm going to get these two out, I think, and we're going to do Soderoy, and then in the next video I'll do Gigas, because Gigas is starting to take off as well. Wants to get in with the Alocasia. This plant honestly does not get enough recognition. It's similar to Philodendron Brandianum. Like, just look at the difference in those two leaves. Like, that's crazy. But this is more round, whereas Brandianum is quite elongated. Look at this leaf, and then I'll quickly snap to Brandianum. See the similarities? Very similar. Brandianum is very much more elongated though. What's interesting about this plant is it started out really boring and sparse, and then obviously it's split and got a second growth point or so. And now it's looking really lush and full up the top. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting this one in half, and then I'm going to go ahead and top up this part of the moss pole, so then these leaves can start to get bigger again. So this plant is a non-tissue cultured plant, but I heard through the grapevine, and I'm just now realizing that this gets really colorful, almost Philodendron majestic sort of petioles. You can't see. But I heard through the grapevine that when this plant went into tissue culture, they actually tissue cultured Philodendron soderini, not Soderoy. So that's interesting. You might need to fact check me because, you know, again, I'm just repeating what I've heard. But if you've bought a Soderoy from like Bunnings or something, it's more than likely a Soderini. So keep that in mind. What's the difference between Soderoy and Soderini? I don't know, to be honest. Couldn't really tell you. Anyway, let's get this pole off. There we go. That's going to be annoying. Oh well. And now let's separate these poles. I always forget to cut the plants. Come on. Behave for daddy. There we go. Pretty. This pole. Get out of here. That's actually stunning. That's incredible. I'm going to stand here and use this as the thumbnail. Cute. So I'm going to go pot this part up, and then I will be back. Cute. I love that actually. That's so beautiful. It looks so healthy and lush. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but this is one of the first plants I ever got. It was probably one of the first, I want to say like 20 plants that I got. Anyway, I'll give you a close up of that petiole too. Can you see that? That's very Philodendron majestic. It's gorgeous.